All right, so here it is in all of its 4,000 feet of glory. The frame from the cab to the end is about 17.5 feet. It is a 92 top kick. She has a 3116 cat diesel and an Eaton 6-speed. It is hydraulic brakes, so no CDL required. That's why we bought it. But the plan is a flatbed all the way back with a dovetail and probably fold down ramps, big winch at the front, and this will be the new car hauler. Why? Because I can. Full disclosure, I paid 1,800 bucks for this thing. It was a company. They replaced the truck for tax purposes. It had a tanker on the back. They took that off, put it on the new truck, so this is the way it sits. It's got a new clutch, new brake lines here and there. The thing runs great. Drives great. Drove it home. It was colder than shit. The back window was broke out because he kind of kissed the window with the tank when he pulled it off. So drove it home like an hour down the highway and freezing cold with no back window. That was sweet. But I brought garbage bags and duct tape, and we taped it up before we took off. It lasted about a quarter mile, so the back of my head was pretty cold. But here it is. As you can see, I obviously already replaced the back window. These are the same cabs as in any pickup of the year, so it was really easy and cheap to get a hold of a back window. He was originally asking 2,500 bucks. Since the window was broke out, I offered him 18 and he took it. It cost me 75 bucks for a window out of the junkyard, complete with the Heartbeat of America sticker, so that's cool. I still got some glass to vacuum up. This seat is uncomfortable as hell. I think I want to put some leather buckets out of a Chevy pickup or something in there. I don't know. It needs some more cleaning up. The thing had almost 2 full fuel tanks, so that's awesome. It'll take me a long time to burn that up, especially just bopping around in it. I've driven it, you know, just screwing around, driving around town, whatever. But I did get it stuck at the end of my driveway. My driveway is like a quarter mile long, and like the first, I don't know, so much of it is like a long, slow grade, and I could not make it up. So Matt came over and pulled me up with his truck, but guess where he hooked the strap? Front bumper. He says, yeah, I thought it'd be a little stronger than that. Nope. So the bumper was straight. We'll have to straighten that back out. I think it broke one of the bumper mounts. We'll have to weld that up. But this is it. Plugged in right now. Couple of problems that have to be fixed. Like I said, the one thing I have done already is replace the back window. So, hey, it's a hell of a lot warmer in there. Got the dome light working. I got some other bulbs and cab lights to replace. There was no dash light, so I had pulled the whole dash apart and all the bulbs were burnt out, so replaced all the bulbs in there. There was like 10 of them. So it's nice to have some dash lights. The heat works. The blower, it seems like it could be blowing more air. My guess is there's crap in the blower motor, so we'll pull that out. There's probably a nest in there, get rid of that. The turn signal stock multifunction switch fell out when I was driving it home. So I put a bolt in there just so I got blinkers, but I need to replace that because I got no wipers. They took the PTO off it when they took the tank off, so yeah, it's got PTO and everything, but they took the PTO pump off, which I don't really think, unless I was to find like a cheap rollback bed, I don't need the PTO. But it does have a high idle knob and everything, so you can set that however you want, whatever. It just needs a lot of cleaning up, tidying up. Maybe if I go to the junkyard, maybe I'll find a headliner and some stuff out of one of these pickups. And like I said, I'll probably replace that seat because it's not so comfortable. But this is it. She's gonna be awesome. See us go all the way to the back here. Tires are good. Good years for the drives and Michelin steers. So really, for 1,800 bucks, I can't complain, and I think it's going to be a pretty awesome car hauler. I think, you know, it doesn't have an air pump on the motor because it doesn't have air brakes, but if I can find one cheap, I may throw one on just so we can put air horns and fun shit on it. Put some CB whips on it, make it like a little big rig just because I can. But this is it. This is going to be the ultimate Copart car hauler. This is going to make it really easy. I sold my landscape trailer, which you could put small cars on, but nothing real big. Wasn't really heavy duty. And for what they want, I got this cheaper than you could find a decent, very used car hauler trailer. So yeah, it's going to cost me a little bit to put a flatbed on it. But that's the idea. Screw it. We're going to use this as a car hauler, and it's going to be awesome. Oh yeah, the other problem is if it's cold and you have to crank it a little bit, the starter wants to stick. So like stay engaged. So that's going to be probably the solenoid. I don't know. I'm going to have to take a look at that. But for right now, I mean, if I want to take off and drive it, it's fine just the way it is. I do it right now, but it has been, the whole last week has been, I mean, 30 below Fahrenheit. It is so cold. And then, see, Friday it was still below zero. It is Sunday now, and it is 55 degrees. So, I mean, it is all slush and ice. Everything's melting, which, hey, that's great, but it's really making a big mess of things. You can see, I mean, the water just running everywhere. I was on my roof yesterday. I get ice dams on the back, trying to shovel that off, and well, that's pretty much all melted now, so that's great. Yeah, what a big mess. But yeah, here's the truck. It's gonna be awesome. Okay. We'll have another video coming very soon on the Copart Saturn. I want to get that thing out of here like yesterday. Well, like I said, the weather's been so shitty and I've been working. I haven't even had the gumption to shovel a path out here to the barn and do anything, and take forever to warm it up out here. So now that it's warmed up, we'll get some stuff done and get that thing out of here. All right, so as always, guys, if you like the video, give it a thumbs up. If you don't, hell, give it a thumbs down. Let me know what you think of this project. Drop a comment down below. Like, share, subscribe. It helps us out a lot. We've had a lot of new interest in the channel lately. It's awesome. I'd like to see the growth continue. Yeah, if you have any sweet ideas for this thing, or if you've done anything similar, let me know. Let me know what your experiences were. But this is it. There'll be more videos of this truck coming up soon as we either try and source or build a flatbed. We'll see. So pretty excited for how this one's gonna go. All right, check you later.